Welcome to class. Today we're going to do a 15-minute sequence to mobilise and relieve tension from your neck and shoulders. If you're working at your computer a lot, take a 15-minute break and come join me on the mat for some mindful movement that'll help you feel happy, relaxed and stretched out. So let's begin kneeling on all fours on your mat. Make sure your hands are directly under your shoulders and your knees are directly under your hips. We're going to take a big inhale, round your back up towards the sky, let your head hang down and hold there. And then as you exhale, we're going to go the other way, finding length through the spine, chest comes down. Imagine you're reaching your chest forward and up through your arms. And again, we round as you breathe in, sending your breath into the back of the ribs. And then we breathe out, chest comes forward and up. And two more like this, rounding, really lengthening your spine, lifting your chest. And one more, rounding, pressing down through the hands, and then coming forward. Now come to a nice neutral position, so your spine is straight. And we're going to place your left hand behind your head. So the heel of your hand just on the base of your skull. And this time as you inhale, we're going to twist up towards the sky, reaching your left elbow up. And then as we exhale, we're going to rotate and bring it down to tap the mat if you're able to. And if you're not able to go that far, that's fine. Just go to where you can. And again, we reach up and come down. Inhaling as you reach up and exhaling as you come down. Keeping the spine nice and long. And thinking about keeping your weight forward a little bit because it will give you a better stretch. And then from there, we're going to extend your left foot out to the side. So making sure the outside edge of your left foot is in line with the mat. And now this time, we're going to reach your left arm all the way up to the sky. Follow your hand with your eyes so you're looking up. And then we're going to come down for a thread the needle stretch, reaching under your right arm and rotating and looking under your arm, left ear to the mat. So again, we inhale, reach up, and then we exhale, come all the way down as far as you can. And again, reach up and thread the needle. And same thing applies here. If you keep your weight a little bit forward, it'll give you a better stretch through your back. One more time. Lovely. So let's try those on the other side. So this time you're going to place your right hand behind your head, so heel of your hand on the base of your skull. You're going to inhale, turn and reach up to the sky with the elbow, and then exhale, come down and tap the mat. Inhale, reach up. And exhale down. And again, reach. Getting some lovely rotation and mobility into your upper back. So often our upper backs are super stiff. So this is excellent work to mobilize and release tension. One more here. And this time we're going to extend the right leg to the right, making sure the outside edge of your foot is in line with the mat so it's parallel. And then reach your right arm all the way up to the sky and then down under the left arm, right ear to the mat. And then push the mat away and reach up again. And then all the way down. And again, push the mat away, reach up. Coming down, think of sending your left elbow wide, up, down, and one more lovely stretch here, reaching up and all the way down. And now we're going to come on down and lie down onto your back on the mat. Just have your knees bent and your feet in a standing position, about hip width apart. Take a big inhale And as you exhale, just relax into the mat for a minute. Allow your body to soften and yield into the mat. Take another big inhale, and on the next exhale, we're going to draw in your tummy a little, tilt your pelvis, lengthening your low back into the mat, pick up your tail and roll up into a bridge position. We're going to hold at the top for another big inhale into the back of the ribs. And then exhale and roll your spine down one vertebra at a time. Again, inhale at the bottom, exhale, tilting your pelvis, lengthening your low back into the mat, rolling up. Inhale and exhale, roll down. On the next one, we're going to add in a movement with your arms. So this time we exhale, roll up into the bridge. Inhale, take both arms overhead and rest them on the floor. Exhale, roll down, finding length out through the crown of your head and out through your tail. And then inhale to return the arms. Let's do that a few more times together. Exhaling, rolling up. Inhaling, floating the arms. Exhaling, rolling down. And inhaling, returning the arms. Again, we roll up. Think about lengthening out through your knees so you feel the bottom muscles on. And as you roll down, lengthen through the crown of your head and out through your tail. So you're really stretching, opening up and lengthening your spine. Again, we roll up. Float the arms, lengthen the spine as you come down. Return the arms, and let's do this one more time. Good work. Now we're going to come to a side lying position on your mat, and if you have a pillow or a towel handy, let's use that to support your head. So come and lie on down and have your knees bent at a right angle. So knees at a right angle, hips at a right angle. So your legs are quite far forward. And then your back has got to be really straight. So think of lifting your chest a little and bringing your head backwards. So your upper back is nice and straight, arms out straight in front. And then just rotate the thumb of your top arm up towards the sky. We're going to inhale to raise the arm up. And follow your hand with your eyes as you exhale. And thumb to the floor as you stretch, looking back behind you. Inhale as you come back up, and then exhale to return to the start position. So again, we inhale up, exhale, turn, lovely stretch through the upper back and shoulders. Inhale and exhale, return. Again, we lift, turn and stretch, come up and return. And on the next one, we're going to lift, we're going to turn and stretch, and we'll just hold this stretch for a couple of big deep breaths, breathing in, breathing out, relaxing into the stretch, allowing your body to let go. One more big deep breath. Relaxing on the exhale, visualizing your muscles letting go. Then we're going to raise the arm up, come back to the start position, and now we're going to do a circle with your top arm. So you're going to bring it all the way up over your head. You're going to trace a circle as you go behind you, following your hand with your eyes. Come all the way down to your hip and back to the start position. So again, coming up, tracing a circle, follow your hand with your eyes, all the way around and back. And one more like that. And now we're going to go back the other way. So we'll go down, all the way back, around and forward. And don't forget to turn your head and follow your hand with your eyes, because if you look right behind you, as it goes behind you, you'll get a better stretch when you turn your head. Okay, good work everybody. Come on up to sitting and we'll switch to the other side. So lying onto your side, legs right forward because that gives a nice base of support. Chest out, head back, so your upper back is nice and straight. Arms out in front, rotate your thumb up. Lead with your thumb as you inhale, and then exhale to turn and stretch. Inhale back up, and exhale, return. So just as you're working, allow your legs to feel quite heavy. So your legs are anchoring you down so that when you turn, you get more of a stretch. Inhale, lift, following your hand with your eyes, leading with your thumb as you go back behind you. And on the next one, we're going to hold. So we'll turn, open out into a stretch and hold as you inhale. And exhale, really relax into the stretch. Just allowing gravity to assist you into the stretch. Big inhale, big relaxed exhale. You can even sigh a little if it feels good. Bringing the arm back up and then all the way back to the start position. And now we're drawing a circle with your arm coming up, following your hand with your eyes, circling around behind you and all the way back to the start position. Again, we go up, circle around behind you, down to your hip and forward. One more time this way. Good, and now we'll go back the other way, down to your hip, behind you, up and forward. Making sure you turn your head as you go back. Well done. And from here we're going to flip over and lie face down. So you're going to have your nose to the mat, your arms out to the side bent at right angles. And before we begin, try to lift your tummy. Think of lifting your belly button to your spine so you're engaging your deep abdominals a little bit before we go into the extension work. So this series is really good for your upper back if you work at a desk and you're hunched forward, because it works all the muscles that straighten you up. So I want you to take an inhale, and then as you exhale, imagine you're lengthening out through the crown of your head. So we're going to create space in between your vertebrae, and then slowly begin to lift your head up into a little bit of an upper back extension. And then we come down bone by bone. So again, finding that length first, because that's going to activate all the deep muscles in your upper back. And then coming up just a little way, and then lengthening as you come down. So again, lengthen and lift, keeping your chin drawn in so the back of your neck is long. One more time. And you can continue with that variation, or if you're able to this time, I want you to lift your arms as well. So you're lengthening through the crown of your head and lifting your arms just a few centimeters off the floor, and then lowering back down. Now if you find that this is loading your low back, then you want to do the previous variation. So this, you should feel the work in your upper back, really. Not too much in your low back at all. Just remember to use your tummy to support your back. And keep focusing on the length rather than the height, and that will help you get the connection into the upper back muscles. We're going to do one more of these. This time I want you to hold up, and then as you hold, we're going to extend the arms out to the side and bend them back in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. And then from there we'll come up into a rest position. So knees open, feet together, arms out and head down. And just allow your body to relax into the mat again. Take a big inhale and exhale and relax. One more big inhale and exhale to relax. Thank you so much for joining me for class today. I really hope you've enjoyed what we've done together. And if you have, please like and subscribe to my channel so that other people like you can find and enjoy the class too. And if you'd like to try one of my free full-length classes, use the link in the description box below and I'll send you one direct to your inbox. So thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next class.